Hey, this is Larry Osborne here again, and we're talking about the 7 pitfalls of growth. And one of the things that happens when things begin to go well and you begin to grow is there's a tendency to make life a little bit easier at the cost of growing whatever it is you're leading larger. One of the key mistakes that we make at that point is we begin to add helpers instead of leaders. And what helpers do is they lighten the load. And there is a time and a place to add helpers to your team because you're going to get burnout, you're going to get overloaded. But the natural tendency is to constantly be lightening the load when the most important thing is to be leveraging the ministry. And the way you leverage ministry is by adding leaders, not helpers. I often look around at organizations, and what I find is the higher you move up on the food chain in the organization, for instance, the more assistance that you will find that person or that team having working with them. It always kind of blows my mind. At North Coast Church, both Chris Brown, the other teaching pastor, and myself, neither of us have a full-time assistant. We can get our own doggone lunches. But what we do have is we have 4 or 5 full-time assistants in what we call our life group ministry, which is our home fellowships. Why? Because they are important and they are what grow the church. Making my life a little bit easier is a good thing if I'm on edge, but it is not a good thing if I want to grow the church. So here's my question. As you are building a team with key volunteers, as you are adding staff, are those decisions made so that you can lighten the load? Are those decisions being made so that you can leverage the ministry? Leaders will grow your ministry. Helpers will make your life easier. You need a balance, but let's err on the leadership side, and then you'll continue to have the problems and the pitfalls that come with growth.